Poof, all the Morgans are gone today. I really should stop. So, this is Joshua. What's your question?
You're really amazing. I'm impressed. What exactly are you doing today?
In Maria's garden, what grows faster than corn, faster than radishes, faster than onions, and faster than tomatoes? It's hope. In Honduras, Maria's family farm grows barely enough to live on. But when a new teacher comes to town, Maria learns how sustainable farming can help her family become food secure. The Good Garden, how one family went from hunger to having enough. Another book in the Citizen Kid collection. Change can happen one kid at a time.
In the biography I wrote of him 18 years ago, I profiled 4 different families whose lives have been transformed. And for the children's book, I took one of those families and then matched it to that period of his life when he was a rural school teacher. And that's really the crux of the story.
Okay. Why did you write this book?
Well, I wrote it because I think kids can really make a difference at a young age in a lot of world issues.
Hello and welcome to KSM News. I'm Tim Chi, your host for today. Today we have a really special guest here. She wrote Mimi's Village, One Hen, and our featured book of this week, The Good Garden. So ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to give a warm welcome to Katie Smith Milway.
Thank you so much, Tim. It's my pleasure to be here with such esteemed students. I hear you have a lot of questions for me, and I hope I'm ready to answer them.
Our first question is from Stephanie here. So what's your question?
You know, you visited so many places around the world. So how many languages do you speak?
It's true. I've traveled a lot with people all over the world. I speak French, Spanish, Italian, and German, and English, of course. It helps me.
Poof, bye-bye, Stephanie. This is Andrew. He also has a question. So?
You've spent many years living and working in many countries. How many countries have you visited, and can you tell us about them?
I've lived and worked in dozens of countries everywhere, so I've kind of lost count of which one they were and how many I've been to. But I can tell you that I've been to Africa and Latin America before.
Poof again. Noah's here instead of Andrew. This is one of the many magics of daytime TV. So?
I'm wondering about when your birthday is. I might want to send you a postcard because you're very famous and I'd be like one of those one of a million, well, millions of people that would get to send you one.
Well, I would be sure to open yours and read yours first. My birthday's on June 2nd.
Poof, by Noah. This is Selena. She's not Selena Gomez, but she's Selena. So?
I know that writing books is something that's pretty new to you, but how long have you been an author, and what types of books do you write about?
Well, I only have 3 books. They're all nonfiction. I just really want all different kinds of kids to read them because I think they're a really great way to teach them about economics and everything.
Here's Morgan. She wants to ask you a question.
The adults here are pretty impressed with what you've done. What else do you do besides write children's books?
Well, it's true. I've not always been an author. Currently, I'm a partner in Bridgespan's Boston office and a leader of the firm Knowledge Group. I've also worked as a journalist and a business consultant.
Poof, here's another Morgan. We'll call her Morgan 2. So Morgan 2, what's your question?
2008 and 2009 were very important years for you. You published a book and launched an award-winning website. What do you think about all of this?
Well, the One Hen story is a very powerful one, I think. We really can change the world, one small loan at a time. It's amazing that there are now students in 129 countries in all 50 states that are now using the website, and what we started as a volunteer educator movement has involved into a education nonprofit thing.
Cool.
Bam! Did you notice I didn't say poof? So, this is Nicole. She also has a question.
I really liked your book, One Hen. In fact, we did a whole unit about One Hen at Concordia. Can you tell me a little more about it?
The book is based on the story about a real man. His name is Kwabena Darko.
This is Kojo. who used a loan to buy one hen that laid the eggs that Kojo sold to buy more hens, which laid more eggs, which paid for the schooling that Kojo needed to start the farm, that employed the workers who built up the town that's in the country that grows and prospers. When kids like Kojo have good ideas, dream big, and start small. Based on real events, One Hen is a story of how one small loan can make a big difference. Another book in the Citizen Kid collection. Change can happen one kid at a time.
Bunch of questions.
Are you married? Can you tell me about whether or not you have time for a family?
Oh, yeah. My husband's name is Michael, and I have 3 kids that are grown.
Taka 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 ta, get